This video is for 7th grade, and we're going to be talking about how to access smart music, and we're going to be doing our accounts. And this is the Galop piece that we started in Google Classroom. I want to show you how to find this. First of all, I'm going to go to the home screen, and there's a search in the upper right-hand corner. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in Galop. Doesn't have to be capitalized, but you should put an exclamation point at the end, because that does that is different than another piece that's called the same name that doesn't have that. And all of these different things are going to come up, but just a few down, 5 down from the top, you'll see Galop with an exclamation point, and that's the one you want to go ahead and click on. And this is our piece. Now, if we go over here, this is where you decide you want to open the piece, and it's going to ask you a couple of things. This is where you choose the instrument and so on. If it freezes here like this for you, just refresh it with this, and then you can go ahead and get a drop-down menu for what instrument you want. And you have violin, viola, cello, or bass. If you go to violin, it's also going to ask you right here which part you want. So you can choose violin 1 or violin 2. I'm not assigning you a specific violin part right now, so that's really up to you. Let's go to violin 1, and we'll open it. And it takes about 5 seconds or so to open, so be patient with that. And then what you see here is what we assigned. I talked about doing the first 2 lines, which is right here in front of you when you open this up. And you can play this to hear what it sounds like. I'm going to do that first. You'll notice it counts you off. Now remember, when you want to start it again, you have to go ahead and tell it, okay, we're starting at the beginning of the song again. You can hear your part alone by taking the accompaniment off, which is in the top left-hand corner there. And I'll show you how to do this in the live session. Now I'm going to play it with just your part. Now, it doesn't sound that musical because, of course, it's an electronic instrument sound, but you can hear the rhythm, you can hear the pitch, and that's the important thing. Now, if we put all that back, what I really want to emphasize is the tempo control. This is 140 beats per minute. That's the speed. We're going to reduce that to 110 right now so you can hear how it sounds slow. Uh-oh, I forgot to start it at the beginning. Just make sure you click that. Now that still might be too fast for some of you. You might feel like you're in a rush, or that you're making a mistake, or that your hands are tensing up. And if that's the case, then go ahead and bring it even slower. The best thing you can do for yourself is to start at the most comfortable tempo, no matter how slow it is, the most comfortable tempo that everything can be correct. So here is 90 beats per minute, and let's hear what that sounds like. So the point is that you want to make it comfortable for you, no matter what tempo that is. And we're working on about the first 2 lines, making the notes as long as possible, as I said in Google Classroom. And the rest of it we'll talk about later. So once you can access Galop, just remember that you can also go to the home page and you can search different types of music, and you can also go right here into the music categories. And we'll go over how to search those during our live session today. So that's it. This is Smart Music. And if you look right here, I don't think you can see where I'm pointing in the video, but in the top right corner, there's a menu, and there's a little fork, and then there's a little looking hat thing, and then a bell, and then what looks like a little person in a circle, and then a question mark. Those 5 things. Well, the first of those, if you click on it, the little fork thing, that's actually a tuner. So if you're wanting to tune your instrument, you might be able to use that as a resource. Anyway, we'll talk about the rest in the live session, so I'll see you then, guys.